17 psychological tips right away. When we meet someone for the first time, we are bombarded with information. It can be difficult to understand what kind of person they are. That's why it's important to understand how we communicate. According to experts, 55% of our message comes from our body language, 38% from our voice, and only 7% from what we actually say. This means that, when we meet someone for the first time, we must consider these three factors, in addition to what the person and appearance might suggest. If you want to get a feel for someone and their personality when you first meet them, pay attention to the following clues, starting from the top down. Eye contact number 1. It is often said that the eyes are the window to the soul. The key to knowing what kind of eye contact someone is giving you is to consider the context. For example, if a person literally can't take their eyes off it, it could mean a romantic interest. On the other hand, if you look someone in the eye and they can't look back at you, that's a sign that they're either nervous or busy. To hide this means that if you are talking to someone whose eyes are twisting you, especially if they are very quiet and don't blink, something is definitely wrong and they may be lying to you. Number 2. Eyebrows. If you want to see how beautiful a person is, look at their eyebrows. It has 3 main emotions that raise eyebrows: surprise, concern, and fear. Try raising your eyebrows. Having a casual conversation with your friend is hard, isn't it? When someone talks to you, they raise their eyebrows and the subject is not one that would logically cause surprise, concern, or fear. This is a sign that they are quite uncomfortable. Number 3. Smile. When you smile, your mouth may lie, but your eyes do not. Real smiles stretch into the eyes, frowning, creating crow's feet around them. People often smile to hide what they really think and feel. So, the next time you want to know if someone's smile is genuine, look for wrinkles in the corners of the eyes. If they are not there, that smile is hidden. Something number 4. They say. If you meet someone for the first time and they only talk about their beautiful, better side, or compliment their co-workers, they're probably a pretty decent person themselves. Research shows that the more people perceive others as kind, polite, loving, and well-behaved, the more likely they are to exhibit those qualities. However, the opposite is also true. Anyone who backstabs and describes others as manipulative and mean is more likely to have these traits themselves. It is also possible that they have a history of depression or a personality disorder. Number 5. Paralanguage. Paralanguage is nonverbal communication, such as your tone, pitch, or manner of speaking. It's basically a fancy way of saying that you should pay attention to how someone says something. For example, if someone answers you monotonously, he is probably not committed to your concept or interested. The use of sarcasm is another good example. When someone uses sarcasm, what they mean is actually the opposite of what they say. So pay attention to how they emphasize words and how they say it. This will give you a great idea of their real intentions. Number 6. Side effect. People who are warm and open to meeting, their body is towards you and they look you in the eye. On the other hand, if you've just met someone and they immediately look away, that's a subconscious body language cue. This means they are looking for a place to escape. Number 7. Often nods. A nod is usually a sign that someone agrees with you, but an exaggerated nod can be a sign of approval. If you tell someone something, but not too much, it means that they are worried about what you think of them, or that you doubt their ability to follow your instructions. On the other hand, repeated nods can also be subconscious gestures that give the other person cues to move forward. Just like when a person is constantly looking at their watch or fumbling with their car keys. Number 8. Chin and chin. When someone is trying to decide, they tend to rub their chin. They can look up, down, or to the side. This is a sure sign that they are deep in thought. A clenched jaw is a sign of stress, no matter what the person says. This indicates considerable discomfort. The conversation may focus on something they are worried about, or their mind may be elsewhere, and they focus on it and stress themselves out. Number 9 position, how someone carries themselves can give you some insight into their confidence. For example, if someone walks straight with their shoulders back and looking straight ahead, it shows that they feel good about themselves and have confidence. However, when someone walks and looks at the ground while walking, it gives a completely different impression. It doesn't necessarily mean that he has low self-esteem, but its message. Number 10, rubbing hands. It is believed that hands convey what the head thinks. When a person rubs their hands together, it usually means they have a positive feeling about something. People usually do this when they hope that something good will come in the future and are excited about it. Number 11, handshake. You can tell a lot by the person and the handshake. Soft and shiny, and they probably surrendered.